So yeah, we want to get. I mean, we can't end without you look like a hip guy. You listen to some interesting music.
It's insane how hip I am, John. I cannot dance. I cannot sing. I almost feel like soccer players are bad dancers.
Oh no! You're looking at the one soccer player who can break it down.
I was gonna say I want to see you dance, but actually I don't really want to see you.
I got the moves right here.
Raphael, can he dance?
Yes, I will give him the
okay.
You can vouch.
Okay.
The 2 ways we met were dancing, and through him dancing, and through soccer was the 2 ways.
Okay. I will tell you, I think I was a good soccer player. I cannot dance, and it's so funny. My poor son inherited it too.
Oh, yeah, I feel like I've seen Richmond try to dance.
It's a Van Winter thing. If you see a Van Winter man dancing, there's a lot of alcohol involved. I think we can say that on this podcast, right? But yeah. But as far as music goes, I feel like I don't know how someone could be a soccer player and not love music. To me, they're the soul, your spirit, like it's the same thing, So, like I've had people say, I'm not that into music. I'm like, I almost like don't trust somebody who's not into music. Like, I was gonna make an ex-wife joke, but I won't. Oh, I just did. But something else, she's not gonna listen to this podcast. But yeah, so no, music's a huge part of experience, and the one where I think maybe, not that you'd be jealous of my generation, but like we would go, 6 of us would go walk into Bethesda and buy either a 45, right? You guys know what that is, right? The A side would be the hit, the B side would be some crap song. You'd spend 99 cents and listen to it. But we'd go buy an album, we'd come back, we'd listen to it together.
Yeah.
It was like that was what it was. It wasn't just the music. It was like, so like the Whitman soccer team, half the guys were truly musicians, like talented musicians.
Right.
A couple of them are doing it for a living, right? Like the one guy, Max Squire, he puts music to like the National Geographic specials on a whales or something. He does the music. I've seen his studio. It's unreal. But so we were just into music. We went and saw the Police in concert downtown, like when they first started out, all that stuff. But yeah, so music's a huge part. My favorite band would be REM, which you guys listen to too much. But with any band, it's always the old stuff I like the most.
Right.
The one thing that will get applause from you too, I hope, is I do not listen to country music. I've even tried. Like my daughters like it, and I'm a good dad, and I try. Turn that shit off.
The country things are gonna come after you.
Yeah,
don't go out the house in the next week. They're gonna be egging you out.
That's
like I see on Facebook and stuff. Everybody my age, particularly the women. Oh, I was at the whatever. I can't even name one country person.
No, yeah.
Concert. And I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you advertise that you were there? So all I can say to wrap up my beautiful music opinion is say no to country music. So.
That's it.
But and tell me, we make this our last thing. What's your opinion on this? I almost feel like now with AirPods and everything, that instead of having the stereo blasting music, I feel like telling each of my girls with Holy Cross, it's your experience. Put them in and use them up. And what we're going to do is blast country music so the other team has to listen to it.
Right, yeah.
It's like, I'm a genius.
Well done.
How to throw off the other
team. But yeah, I do believe that. I do. I mean, music, really big part.
Really sure. Big part of my life.
Absolutely.
I love that what you were talking about, the idea of like the community listening of music, like how you would listen with your friends, like when an album going to buy it. Like that's something that our generation kind of lost with streaming and all the sort of things like that.
Like I remember I drove to the beach with some Churchill players and they all just put these things in, just sat there, no one talked, no one. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Whereas when we were in a car ride, it was like, no, change the station. Oh, I love this song. Oh, listen to this part. And we knew all the lyrics. We read the albums and read the lyrics. Like, it was just, you know, you're so into it.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah.
And I think that was a lot of fun. And we also, this is kind of weird, like comedy albums. And we'd sit around and just laugh our asses off. Cheech and Chong and all this. It's just great stuff. So that was, I think, a kind of a nicer part with our generation, I think, was the sharing of music, you know, was awesome. So.
All
right, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming
in. My pleasure.